The A's return home from the recent road trip on a high note, only to be sent back to reality with a sobering sweep by the Yankees and last night's late-night magic by the Angels. If the green and gold are to hit the All-Star break on a high note, they must play their best against a bitter division rival. Can Oakland find its A game in the last two games of the first half? The Battle of California resumes tonight. We are set for Saturday Night Baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. The A's are struggling. They've lost 4 in a row. Bobby Abreu, a hero last night for the Angels. Rajai Davis is in the lineup. Maybe we'll have a couple Rajai runs tonight for the Athletics. And Ben Sheet will take them out for the Athletics. So pitchers, Sheets and Kazmir. And the A's looking for a W in the second game of this 3-game series. It's the Angels and the Athletics coming up on Comcast Sportsnet California. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Oakland A's Baseball. Along with my broadcast partner, Ray Fosse, I'm Glenn Kuiper. Well, we've picked the guy that Ben Sheets needs to pitch around. Don't give him anything to hit. It's Bobby Abreu. Ray's got 4 home runs against the A's this year, and every hit seems to be a big hit for him against the Athletics.
You know, Abreu has meant so much to the Angels since coming over last year, off the field, in the clubhouse, in the dugout, but how about on the field? A fastball, about 87 miles an hour. That was in the June start, June the 7th, against the Angels and Bobby Abreu. That gave up 2 runs very quickly. And the same last night, a hanging breaking ball from Vin Mazzaro opposite field. And once again, Bobby Abreu, 2-run home run in the first inning. He's done an outstanding job. Probably the biggest hit was a little bit later. Of course, he didn't like getting hit on the head there either, but a little bit later when he had an infield hit before the Torrey Hunter home run. So he's doing everything for the Angels. He's running. He's playing great outfield. He has the power, and he's a great presence in this ball club.
The A's actually out-hit the Angels last night, but it was the Angels who hit 3 home runs. That was the difference in the 6-5 Angels win. So the A's will try to even up this series at a game apiece, and Ben Sheets is looking for his 4th win of the year. We'll have lineups first pitch from the Coliseum in just a moment.
AT&T. Find out what's possible with the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T. Rethink possible. And by Corona. Relax and refresh with Corona and Lime.
Welcome back to the Coliseum. An early start tonight, so sunshine and shadows will be a factor in the early going. Here's the game time weather. It's brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission is free, and the boardwalk is open daily. A very nice 69 degrees, and it's fireworks night here at the Coliseum, so a good crowd is expected. And the A's, sitting on this 4-game losing streak, they need a win tonight, and they will try to beat the Angels. So Angels 47-42 coming in. The A's 41-46. Let's take a look at the Angels lineup tonight. Eric Ibar, the shortstop. Howie Kendrick at second. Bobby Abreu in right. Torrey Hunter in center. Hideki Matsui is the designated hitter. Then Juan Rivera in left. Paul McAnulty at first. Mike Napoli will catch tonight. And Brandon Wood is the third baseman. Davis, Crispin, Sweeney in the outfield for the Athletics. Kuzmanov, Pennington, Rosales, Barton on the infield. Kurt Suzuki is the catcher.
Ben Sheets on the mound, 19th start, trying to beat the Angels for the first time at home. ERA is good, but a 4.89 overall for Ben Sheets. 17 home runs allowed, and we showed in our open the big home run he gave up to Bobby Abreu. He'll be hitting third tonight against Ben Sheets. But tried to shut down the Angels, score some runs. A rematch of the June 7th game between Kazmir and Sheets. Angels winning that game 4-2.
First pitch of the ball game is a curveball that's down and into Ibar.
6:07, and it's 64 degrees.
How about Ibar's night last night, Ray? He started the game with a bunt single, and he more or less ended the game with a game-winning home run. Now, it was not a walk-off home run, obviously, but it was the difference in the 10th inning. 2 for 5, scored a couple of runs. He lofts this one to center field. Crisp shading his eyes, and he's got it, and that's out number 1.
Curveball from Ben Sheets. That's what you want Ibar to do. A lazy fly ball. He got a 2-0 fastball from Andrew Veda last night of the 10th inning that he swung and knew it was gone. So good job by Coco Crisp using his glove to shade his eyes of the sun in this early evening game.
So Howie Kendrick steps in. Kendrick, 277 with 7 homers and 52 runs batted in. Kendrick was 0 for 4 with a walk last night. He struck out a couple times and scored a run.
Well, you ought to tell about the game that's going on right now in Philadelphia.
Well, I think we should do that. We're going to tell you about Howie Kendrick slicing one into the right field corner. How about keys to the game, Ray? And then we'll give you a little baseball update.
Well, our keys to the game brought to you by Toyota for Ben Sheets. Deep is good, but wins are better, and that is no doubt. Ben Sheets in the 8th inning his last start against the Yankees. Kazmir 7 wins last 10 starts versus the A's. And don't let Abreu burn you again. Bobby Abreu has been good against the A's this year. So those are our Toyota keys to the game. And here is the man himself. First base is open, by the way.
Yeah, we have our scouting report on Bobby Abreu. Be super careful. Fastball is low. All right, here's the deal, folks. There's a young man by the name of Travis Wood, a left-handed pitcher starting for the Cincinnati Reds tonight in Philadelphia. He has a perfect game through 8 innings. That's only half the story. Well, that one's driven right center and deep. Coco Crisp is back. He's at the wall, and he caught it. At the top of the wall, he caught it. And going to third is Kendrick. He almost did it again.
Ben Sheets acknowledging the nice catch by Coco Crisp. And fans are watching it on Diamond Vision as you get to watch it on Comcast Sportsnet California replay in high definition. And this is a good one to watch in HD. Got to the wall, jumped up, and
running back. And a nice play by Coco Crisp. And looking at that shot, it would have been a home run if he had fallen down. But he didn't, and he made the catch. Abreu thought he got enough, but he hit it. He was part of the park. And he tracked down by Coco Crisp. Ultra Mole. There it is. Nice swing. Look at the follow through the top hand. Robbie Abreu, though, robbed by Coco Crisp.
1-2 Torrey Hunter. The problem is, it's a 0-0 game. So we're going to keep you updated on that. It's the top of the 9th now. Again, Travis Wood, perfect game for the Cincinnati Reds through 8 innings. But there's no score in the game at Philadelphia.
And I think just the amazing thing is Doc Halladay, Roy Halladay pitched a perfect game.
And he's pitching.
And he's pitching for the Phillies, and he's pitching a shutout. I think he's given up 2 hits. And he's pitching in the 9th inning.
Wow.
So, and it has to be a complete game. You cannot, he could go 9 innings, no score, come out. It's not considered a perfect game, unfortunately. He's got to go.
What did Harvey Haddix do? 12 perfect innings?
12, yeah. The kitten.
lost the game.
Lou Burdett, the Braves. Joe Adcock hit a home run.
Torrey Hunter slowly hit. Pennington charges. He's got it. Flips across. Side retired. And the Angels do not score. Nice play in center field by Coco Crisp. Bottom of the first coming up. No score. Lineup: Chris Barton, Kuzminov, Suzuki, Rosales, Ellis. Ellis is the DH. Sweeney, Davis, and Pennington. So the first pitch to Coco Crisp is right there for a strike. Crisp hitting .281 with a couple of home runs and 13 runs batted in. He was 1 for 5 last night with a triple. And he had an RBI. A little bit of a struggle lately for Coco Crisp. 3 hits in his last 23 at-bats.
Nothing said after the game last night about productive at-bats and getting a guy over from third or second to third with nobody out after bunting a couple of times. So little things he's trying to do until he gets his stroke back.
Just foul. Brandon Wood, the third baseman, dove for it, but it was foul. Well, Ray, the Cincinnati Reds did not score in the top of the 9th inning, so the young man, Travis Wood, is going to go to the bottom of the 9th with a perfect game.
We're going to see how many pitches Travis Wood has thrown. 92? Wow, he could go another 3 or 4
He's all
innings.
right. What do you do, take the guy out?
Well, if Edwin Jackson threw 149 for a no-hitter, leave him in there. especially if they've got a perfecto going.
Strike 3 called, a fastball on the outside corner. Defensively for the Angels, Rivera, Hunter, and Abreu in the outfield. Wood, Ibar, Kendrick, McAnulty in the infield. Napoli is the catcher. Scott Kazmir, the 26-year-old left-hander, on the mound.
Well, he's lost his last 3, but we don't want to talk about that because a couple of Yankees have been doing that. So Scott Kazmir's 17th start, 46 walks, tied for third most in the American League, but very sneaky with his fastball. And that's what happened back on June the 7th against Ben Sheets. He had the sneaky fastball, struck out 5, walked a couple, gave up a home run to Jake Fox, who hit one last night in the 10th inning to help the Orioles beat the Rangers.
How about that game, huh?
Corey Patterson, 2 outs in the 9th inning.
Grand slam to tie it. Jake Fox in the 10th to win it.
The Orioles, they've struggled this year. They're playing some great baseball coming back. Seems like they can't wait to get behind so they could have some great finishes. And Colorado, of course, having their typical finishes. Last night it was Philadelphia, 6th and 9th inning.
Thought this ball was going to be caught by somebody.
Yeah, Ibar shut down, but Ibar's got to go for it because Rivera does not have a lot of speed. It's going to take him a little longer to get to the ball than Ibar, who definitely has the wheels.
2-1 to Derek Barton. That one grounded towards second, where Kendrick picks it up, and that is out number 2. Well, there's the all-star jerseys. Bob Guerin, of course, going as part of the coaching staff. A's president Mike Crowley to Bob's right. Trevor Cahill. I'd hold on to that one.
I'm sure he will. They will. Neither one will be on the field, actually. Unless Bob Guerin coaches one of the bases, which I don't know what Joe Girardi's going to do. Usually his manager will take his entire staff. They're all in Seattle, so he'll probably have a chartered flight from Seattle to go to Anaheim. So Bob Guerin and Mike Scioscia are going to be going and joining a lot of catchers on the bench. Joe Girardi, of course, the catcher. Bob Guerin, Mike Scioscia. They'll all be there for the All-Star game.
0-2 pitch, just a little bit low to Kuzminov. Travis Wood is taking the mound in Philadelphia with that perfect game. Kevin Kuzminov was hit by that pitch. Didn't look like it, but it got him somewhere, and he will take first base. So a base runner for the Athletics with 2 outs.
Oh, ended up out in front of the plate. Off the foot. Kuz, off his chest protector.
Oh, it's over in Cincinnati as far as or in Philadelphia as far as the perfect game. A leadoff double by Ruiz, the Phillies catcher. Gee whiz, now the poor kids have got to worry about losing the game.
It's no-hitter, perfect game, no-hitter.
Leadoff double in the bottom of the ninth.
And if he loses a shutout, he loses the game.
Wow. Unbelievable.
And he fell behind and ended up grooving a fastball to him.
Kurt Suzuki hitting .247 with 10 homers and 36 runs batted in.
But Travis Wood had to figure it was not going to be a very good night because he was matched up against Roy Halladay. And Halladay is very stingy when it comes to giving up runs. And worse for the Reds last night, had the big lead. Had a chance to be coming into this game tonight, leading 1-0 in the series. And blew that one. The 6 runs in the ninth the Phillies scored, and then the extra. Ryan Howard.
Brandon Wood ranging to his left, picks it up, flips to second side, retired. So we got a scoreless game after 1 here in Oakland.
Subscribe to MLB.tv today to see every A's game live or on demand on your computer when you're out of town. Visit OaklandAthletics.com to order and get more details. MLB.tv, baseball everywhere. Right now, somebody back on the East Coast has played this afternoon. Jerry Howard, I don't know, Toronto.
Sure.
Or Red Sox played this afternoon. Had the computer on, sitting in the hotel. Watching 9:30 back on the East Coast and saying, see how the Angels and the A's are doing.
Yeah, let's see who's on the road. Twins were in Detroit. Bert Blyleven's listening to us.
Yeah, hi, Bert.
Hi, Bert.
Circle me, Bert.
Or the Cubs. Cubs are in L.A. Maybe Ronnie Santo.
No, it's only 6:22
yeah, you're
in
right.
L.A.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
no, we
got to be an East Coaster. Yeah. Hideki Matsui, Juan Rivera, and Paul McAnulty here in the second inning against Sheets. Curveball drops a bit inside.
So Matsui going up to the batting cage downstairs and said, how you like the Angels? He said, I like it. I said, how about the travel? He said, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit different playing the Angels. I travel more than anybody this year. And of course, playing in New York, usually make a trip west, play the 3 teams and head back and never go farther west than the Mississippi. Stay in the central part of the United States. But Anaheim, as we know in Oakland, same thing. Off days, you're on the plane.
Good A's fans.
And they are successful. They got on TV.
Yeah, that's right. Now, are they going to leave those shades on the whole game? I bet they do. Swing and a miss on a fastball. So Sheets gets his first strikeout.
That's still not the 95-96, but that's a good fastball. And after a curveball, 3-2, fouled it off. And then 92-mile-an-hour fastball. And Matsui just could not make contact. So good hitter from Ben Sheets. What ultra mo. Look at that. What a great swing. Boy, fans are getting a chance to see some outstanding work by the ultra mo and see some swings. And it's pretty special. You learn a lot from that.
Juan Rivera lines one to right center, and that's a base hit for Rivera. So that is the second hit for the Angels.
Change up, and Rivera, who's a power hitter, likes to pull the ball, but that pitch going to the opposite field with a change up in the zone. And watch the eyes of the hitters when they have the head down. It almost, although very difficult, eyes watching the ball make contact with the bat.
Hard to do.
Very hard. Let's take batting practice and try to do it. Realize that even a BP with the ball coming in about 70 miles an hour.
Wouldn't you say the reality is the eyes are probably looking maybe a couple feet out ahead of the bat making contact with the ball?
To me, there's no doubt that in all professional sports, all sports, that hitting a baseball is the most difficult.
Round bat, round ball.
Hitting it square.
The young man in Philadelphia, right, Travis Wood, is trying to work his way out of that jam in the bottom of the ninth. The leadoff double broke up the perfect game. A runner on third and 2 outs, so he's trying to get out of it.
Good curveball from Ben Sheets, and you always like the hitters to watch the ball right into the catcher's mitt for a strike. That's what McAnulty did.
To left field where Rajai Davis makes the play. So McAnulty flies out to Davis in left field. 2 outs for Mike Napoli. Well, he got out of it, Ray. So a one-hitter through 9 innings. But the game is tied 0-0.
Amazing. A year of the pitcher. There's no doubt.
Boy, ain't that the truth. So how many no-hitters? 4? 5?
Are you counting the perfect
No,
games?
no.
So just a straight no.
Well, no, yeah. Count the perfect games as well. 4? It's 4, right? The fact that I don't even know.
4 or 5. It's Edwin Jackson.
Jimenez in the 2 perfect games. So I think it's 4.
Danks came close Thursday
Yeah.
against the Angels. First tonight, Travis Wood.
2-1 to Mike Napoli.
Kazmir has one through 1 inning.
It is the year of the no-hitter. There's a strike. 2-2. CC Sabathia had a no-hitter into the 8th inning. I think the first Saturday of the season.
His first start.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was first or second start.
It was in Tampa.
Right.
So it may have been his second start.
Joe Girardi was praying they would give up a hit because actually found out later that Robertson, the reliever, was going to pitch the 9th. He gave it up to catcher who was for Tampa, but he was not going to go beyond the 8th inning.
Ted Lilly. Remember Ted Lilly for the Cubs the night before we went to Chicago? He had a no-hitter against the White Sox. Getting into the 9th inning. Three and two with 2 outs, so Rivera will take off. The pitch to Napoli, swing and a miss. He struck him out. A couple of strikeouts for Sheets, and a runner left for the Angels. Bottom of the 2nd, coming up, no score.
Well, hosts the White Sox. Game Continental 15,000 fans that day will get a Brent Anderson jersey. Remember him?
Yep.
Brought to you by Pepsi. For tickets, go to OaklandAthletics.com or call 877-493-BALL. Maybe he'll be back pitching on July the 25th.
And we look forward to that.
Absolutely. It's going to be great to get him back.
Rosales, Ellis, and Sweeney against Kazmir here in the 2nd. Rosales playing second base tonight, and Ellis is the designated hitter.
Kazmir with basically fastball, slider, changeup, but his fastball, since he was with the Mets, of course, traded to Tampa Bay and then to the Angels, just right over the top, but again, just very sneaky. And that's the key, not really overpowering. It's a changeup that threw nicely, but right over the top, just like his fastball.
Torii Hunter takes care of it. Scott Kazmir has really been struggling lately. He's given up 17 earned runs in his last 14 2/3 innings, and it's hard to imagine a guy with his stuff to struggle that much in 3 consecutive starts. The ERA at shade under 6.
I think people might be getting tired, maybe the people in the green and gold, saying that these guys are coming in getting well against the A's. Starting to see that. A.J. Burnett was scuffling. This was Javier Vasquez of the Yankees. Came in, picked up wins.
That one's driven to center, hit well. Hunter going back, still going back, and he turns around at the warning track, and he makes the catch. Mark Ellis hit that ball well, but Torii Hunter tracks it down.
Batting in the 7th position, right fielder, number 21, Ryan.
So 2 outs for Ryan Sweeney.
A nice swing by Mark Ellis. Fastball right down the middle, but Mark just did not get out in front and pull it to the shorter distance. Torii Hunter camps under it. It's an out.
Sweeney 1 for 4 last night with a double. He scored a run. Toward Kendrick, who picks it up, flips to first, and an easy inning for Scott Kazmir. A couple of fly balls and a ground out. We head to the 3rd. No score. Ben Sheets with a couple of strikeouts in the 2nd inning. He faces Wood, Ibar, and Kendrick. 9-1-2 in the Angels lineup. Big curve, but drops a little low. 1-1 the count. Kevin Franson played third base last night. Tonight it's Brandon Wood. Angels gave Wood the job coming out of spring training, and he has struggled. Some time on the disabled list. Missed 20 games.
A lot of expectations for this young man, and all throughout his minor league career. Up and down, and then finally gets the job, and he struggles right out of the game.
Pop-up behind first. And Rosales makes the catch. It wasn't easy, and he pulled it in. One out here in the third. Time now for our Subway Eat Fresh Ask Glenn and Ray question. Samuel Deep from Salida asks, why don't we have 3 players from each team represent their team in the All-Star game? It would be fair for the baseball fans.
That means there would be 48 on each roster. Yeah.
Big team. Right now there's 34.
And they keep adding. Keep changing the rules to make sure we do not have a repeat of a tie.
There was a couple replacements named this afternoon, Ray. Paul Konerko is going to be heading to the All-Star game. He is replacing Justin Morneau, who is injured. So Konerko in, Morneau out due to injury, and Rafael Furcal, the Dodgers shortstop, is going to the All-Star game, and he's taking Jose Reyes' place, the shortstop from the Mets. So that is the update on the All-Star game rosters. Pennington charges, has it, throws in time to get Ivan. Nice play by Cliff Pennington. We've said that a lot this year.
Well, the chopped ball slowly hit to shortstop, and Pennington, great job of charging, catching, transferring, throwing hard again and again and again. Outstanding play. Obviously, he works at it, and there's no. It's not his luck. It's the fact that he works on it a lot every day. Mike Nagel, the A's infield coach, all the guys work on those plays. That's almost kind of a reaction. The ground ball, routine ground balls, but the hard plays, just kind of react and make them based on your abilities. And it's amazing some of the plays these guys make.
Good pitch, called the ball by Ted Barrett, the home plate umpire. So 3-1 now to Kendrick with Bobby Abreu in the on-deck circle. Right field, and that's hit well. Sweeney spins around, but he's going to get there. Side retired. 5 in a row retired by Ben Sheets. Bottom of the third coming up. It'll be Davis, Pennington, and Crisp. Comcast Sports in California is brought to you by Cash Creek's Cash Fortune with $500 in cash every hour from 2 p.m. until midnight. Visit cashcreek.com for details. Rajai Davis steps in. Davis, Pennington, and Chris. So 3 speedsters to bat in this inning. See if the A's can get something going on the bases.
Why was time called by Ted Barrett? Something's going on. Now I see in center field. Somebody dropped something from their suite.
Inside, 1-1 to count. Davis hitting .257 with a couple of home runs. 21 runs batted in. Down the right field line, Abreu racing over, can't get it. He's able to knock it down, fires to second base, and Davis is in there with a head-first slide.
But how did Bobby Abreu catch that ball?
Well, if he doesn't, it may be an inside-the-park home run.
That's what I was hoping for. Rajai Davis stumbled halfway to second base. Slicing drive down the right field line. Rajai thinking extra bases. But Bobby Abreu going to the ball. Puts his glove up and catches it behind him. And Rajai Davis right there is where he slipped, but still able to get around the tag by Ibar and thought he got it. But Rajai is quick. Rajai is elusive. He can get around the tag better than anybody.
And Davis takes off, throw to third, and he's in there with a stolen base. Here we go with Rajai.
How about Ultimo? The slide by Rajai Davis getting around, got his hand on the bag, the tag, and then drags his foot, keeping his hand on the bag all the time. But then the stolen base. Just do not have enough time. Thanks for the replay. That ball almost in left field, and that truly would have been a Rajai run. But a great diving stop by Wood at third. So then quickly the A's have a chance to score. There's a runner at third, nobody out.
Infield, kind of halfway. At least Kendrick, the second baseman, not halfway. The shortstop, Ibar, is pretty much all the way in.
Well, with the speed of Rajai Davis, you have to figure that unless the ball goes through, he's not going to be running. And that would be nobody out. Keep those hamstrings okay.
To the backstop. Here comes Rajai Davis, and the A's lead 1-0. Thank you very much, Rajai Davis.
Wow, that's exciting. Now Rajai's talking to Steve Sales, head athletic trainer, saying, "Hey, I'm okay, I'm okay." Breaking ball. Oh, that's off the glove of Mike Napoli. It could be a passed ball. That's a very catchable ball.
Have not heard exactly what they've ruled just yet. This will give you a better idea.
Slider. No, that's off his glove. That's a pass ball.
Yeah.
That just helped the official score. Wow,
Pitch driven right center, and that's hit well. Hunter back. He can't get it. Pennington off to the races, digging around second, and he is safe at third. Torrey Hunter was playing very shallow, and that usually helps him, but I think it hurt him there.
Well, the ball just kept carrying, kept slicing away from him. A low fastball, and Pennington just drove it. Torrey just ran out of room. He runs well. He goes back on the ball as well as anybody. Cliff Pennington, this is all in front of you, and this is all Pennington going on his own. With the ball in front of the runner, you don't have to look at the third base coach. Mike Gallego had been sending him anyway, but speed, take the chance and make it, which he did. So they gave it's a wild pitch on that, huh?
I put down pass ball and I'm leaving it.
Yeah, I think, well, that's of course he would have scored, so it's still an earned run regardless, but still that's a gift because that's a ball that should have been caught.
pop-up, shallow right. That could be trouble, and that will fall. Pennington trots home, and it's 2-0. Crisp with a bloop single.
Well, Pennington played it exactly the way you're supposed to. Too shallow to tag. So you go down the line, and if the ball drops, you can walk home, and that's what he did. Lofted, long run for Bobby Abreu. And you can see the action initially. Coco Crisp thought it was going to be an out, and Kendrick had to go off his glove. By that time, Pennington, Crisp right there upset, but Pennington down the line. He could have gone either way, and he just walks home. So a great shot there to show exactly how you handle a shallow ball that's hit. Because he was halfway. If the ball is caught by Kendrick, he could have gotten back easily.
Now batting, first baseman, number 10, Derek Barton.
Well, we were talking earlier about runners at third, less than 2 outs. Tonight, the A's in this inning twice.
Yep.
They've gotten them in.
Doesn't matter how you do it.
No. Just get them in. And the bottom line is that the A's have 2 runs that were going to be given to them. And they've taken advantage.
Derek Barton grounded out to the second baseman. His first at bat. That almost hit him.
Well, up and in, and Barton goes and then turns and avoids being hit. His fastball is low 90s, so you don't want to get hit by that fastball.
So a double, a triple, and a single. The A's have 2 runs here in the bottom of the third.
Sounds pretty tough on the first baseman. Pitcher's in the shadows, in the shade, but infield is on the right side, first baseman, and center field and right field still in the sun, and that's a tough sun coming in over the third base dugout. Yeah, both Todd Stevenson and Coco Crisp wanted a ball call, but Randazzo said no. Maybe he got sun in his eyes.
Maybe. He's hearing a little bit from Todd Stevenson as well. Bounce toward Kendrick, who spins and gets the out at second. Ibar gets out of the way. So fielder's choice for Barton. So that's the first down here in the bottom of the third.
Now batting, third baseman, number 5, Kevin Cool.
Oh, we've never seen that look before, huh? Awesome.
Comcast Sportsnet California holding nothing back. Hold on all the stuff. So.
Mike Muldowney working the RF cameras, so he's all over the ballpark.
But he had his own blend.
There's a base hit. Drops in front of Torrey Hunter. So Kuzminov has a hit. That's the 4th hit in the inning off Kazmir.
A couple of teams here. And for Kevin Kuzminov, the high fastball, able to turn on it. And ultra low, let it go. Wow. What a great shot. Boy, you said some great swings in ultra low. Follow through. A couple of clubs here watching the out-of-town scoreboard. The Orioles 5-0 over Cliff Lee and the Texas Rangers.
Yep. Good game in the 6th inning. There's those last 3 starts that we mentioned. The very high ERA. A's have knocked Casimir around a little bit here in the third inning with the 2 runs and the 4 hits. Kurt Suzuki grounded out to third in the first inning. There's a fastball for a strike. That game we talked about where Travis Wood had the perfect game through 8 innings. Both Wood and Roy Halladay are out of the game, and it is still 0-0 in the bottom of the 10th in Philadelphia. Swing there by Kurt, fouled it straight back. Barton at second, Kuzminov at first.
It's only the 6th inning in Arlington, Texas. A lot of baseball left there.
Oh, yeah.
Those are some 27 hard outs there.
Orioles pitching one of their prize young prospects, Chris Tillman, pitching in that game, pitching well so far. Pop up, shallow right, Kendrick out, still going out, turns around and makes the catch. So that's out number 2 here in the third.
Kendrick, a very good player for the Angels, going out hard, knowing that ball had to be caught by him. And really, for Bobby Abreu, that's a time when you just kind of peel off, let the infielder have it. Edie Rosales. You know, as slow as Ibar was last night hitting a home run, of course he doesn't hit a lot. He took a long time. Rosales could have lapped him twice. I think Rosales, we have seen him when he hits a home run about 15, 16 seconds.
Adam wants to get back with his friends as quick as possible.
Does not want anybody to be upset because he had a home run. Now let him hit an extra base hit and just chase Kevin Kuzminov.
2-0 to Rosales, who hit a fly ball to center field his first at bat. There's a base hit to center field. Here comes Barton. Hunter's throw is not in time. Barton got past the tag of Napoli. Scioscia comes dashing out of the dugout.
Now, he's not going to win the argument, but he might be right to argue. And the argument, because Mike Napoli emphatically said that he got him, and it sure looked like he did. We're probably going to see it in Ultimo.
And we'll know for sure.
We will know. So Mike saying exactly what he thought. Rosales actually hit it too hard. And trying time, Gold Glover in center field. Took it on a couple of hops and a perfect throw. And Napoli right there thought he got him. And let us see again. Did he get him?
Yep.
Yes, he did. Got him on the back. And it was kind of a tough angle for Ted Barrett, the home plate umpire, because he could not see what we saw on the replay. But meanwhile, big 2-out hit by Adam Rosales. And you have to have an intentional walk to Mark Ellis because of it.
So the bases will be loaded for Sweeney. And the third run of the inning is in for the Athletics. 5 hits in the inning.
Well, how about Ultimo? Napa's going to try to block him. And any movement of the uniform, all over the number 10.
Number 21.
But
Good old Ultimo.
yeah, but Ted Barrett, the home plate umpire, in defense of him, you just cannot find the correct position.
It's true.
You know, I mean, you get in position where you kind of open the line a little bit, but you cannot see the back.
And you don't know where the ball's going to be either
No.
if you're the umpire.
Yeah, this showed in real time. This is what Ted Barrett's going to have to determine out or safe. Derek Barton coming in, the tag, bang, bang. And from Ted Barrett's view, his vantage point, it was a very tough call.
Well, let me ask you this, though, Ray. You saw it. He was moving when the tag was being applied.
Yeah, he's trying to get around just to
So
see.
he's on the move trying to watch a play. I think that's hard to do.
Hard to do, but he's also trying to position himself because as the play developed, he wanted to get in the correct position. And, you know, he's just not going to stand stationary and try to make the call. So he's trying to get around, but it happened so quickly, he couldn't move that fast.
So now watch him on the move.
Yeah, he's trying to go around and see if he can see the tag because he knows it's going to be a tag on the backside. And, you know, if he'd take another couple of steps, he probably would have seen what we saw. A's would be in the field right now.
So he's trying to do the right thing, but he may have been a little late to get himself in the right spot. But it's hard to do.
Yeah, and with all that developing so quickly, he set himself up behind and kind of with the line to be able to make the tag, but does not know the throw is going to be offline. And credit to him, he did his best to try to get there.
The A's could really do some damage here with a hit. The count is 2-2 to Sweeney. Kuzminoff at third, Rosales at second, Ellis is the runner at first. And now a full count.
31 pitches for Kazmir in this inning. There it is. And more balls than strikes.
Runners take off, and the pitch is grounded foul. The bat actually went further than the ball.
Oh, we're going to get to see a shattered bat in Ultimo. Watch this. Great follow through, Rhino.
I like the sound effect.
Oh, we can see everything in Ultimo now.
So another 3-2 with the runners moving on the pitch. And it's inside. He walked him. Kuzminoff trots home, and it's 4-0.
Mike Scioscia intentionally walking Mark Ellis to get to the lefty. Ryan Sweeney figuring that his pitcher has good enough control, he's not going to walk the next batter, but he does. Great take, great at bat by Ryan Sweeney to draw the walk, and we go back to the guy who started it all. A very exciting play by Rajai Davis.
That pitch is inside to Davis. Davis. It went down the right field line and had first slide into second to lead off this inning with a double.
Rajai hits a home run. We've got a cycle in this inning.
We also got an 8-0 lead.
Now that's second run. Just some good at bats in this inning. Making Kazmir throw a lot of pitches.
That one's driven to left and deep. And there it is. Grand slam. Rajai Davis.
Well, says it all. Fastball, 2-1. Rajai Davis started it with a double, a hustle double, and he knew he got it all for the grand slam, the first of the A's this year. Rajai Davis' first home run since June the 4th.
Okay, it's not secondary.
I know it's not. I know it's not. But this is what a great swing by Rajai. It is 8-0. Thanks to that great swing by Rajai Davis and a grand slam. You know, the A's only have 3 or 6 3-run home runs this year, and that's their first grand slam. And everybody talking before the game, 53 home runs, fewest in American League, probably all of baseball.
And sliding play at first by McAnulty. So he makes a very nice play, but major damage done by Rajai Davis and the Athletics. They score 8 runs, including the grand slam by Raj. The third inning off Scott Kazmir. How about the inning for Rajai Davis? He led it off with a double and scored, and then a grand slam. So that's about as good of an inning as you can possibly have. First of all, you're lucky if you hit twice, let alone get 2 hits, and a double and a grand slam. Kazmir says, what the heck just happened?
Well, the most important thing is for a shutdown inning for Ben Sheets to appreciate the 8-run support in 1 inning.
So Abreu, Hunter, and Matsui to hit for the Angels. Sheets has given up 2 hits. He's got a couple of strikeouts through the first 3 innings.
A strike call that Ted Barrett already has been calling tonight.
Curved by Sheets. And now a full count.
Would have been something. Rajai Davis, after he hit the double, stole third, scored on what was called a wild pitch, should have been a fastball. And he grabbed his left hamstring, and he tells Steve Sales and Bob Geren, I'm okay. Stays in the game, comes up again, and hits the slam. And if Derek Martin's out of home, it's 5 runs the A's don't score.
Yep, it's 3-0 instead of 8.
So thank you, Rajay. A lot of excitement for this. 30,000 on hand tonight to watch the A's. And I'm already seeing a lot of fireworks in this game. Those are brownies.
We got brownies tonight?
We got brownies. It's from Julie Hartgrove, President and CEO of HCNC Communications. Said she watches our games. And
Rajay Davis toward the line, and he's got it.
Said no matter whether we're in our seats at the game or in front of the TV where we're listening, there's a little thanks for the conversation, the stats, and the laughs. Tomorrow's my birthday,
Number 48,
and everyone should get something sweet.
Those are brownies, all right.
Cliff Klein and Julie Hargrove. I don't know whose birthday it is, so it's one of them. But
happy birthday!
Happy birthday! And thanks for the brownies.
Yeah, well,
some with nuts.
Well, the card says to Ray and Glenn and Ken and Vince. Now, I don't know who they're talking about it as far as Ken and Vince go. I don't know anybody named Ken and Vince. So we'll just have to keep those brownies right here in the TV booth.
Yeah, I think we'll just do that. And I know Grady and Mike.
I know Grady and Mike very well. And I don't know any Ken and Vince. I'm not sure who they're talking about.
We appreciate the goodies. Yeah, there's the start, 6 1/3 against the A's on the 7th. Gave up 1 earned run. The A's lost that game 4-2.
Well, he's going back out there because the Angels bullpen is quiet. And quite frankly, he's got to go back out. I mean, he's the starting pitcher. You need more innings out of him.
And believe it, he wants to go. Any pitcher gives up that kind of inning, runs in an inning. They do not want to go to the clubhouse and wait for the sake of him. They have to wait a week because the All-Star break, all the Angels just have 3 days. They'll play a 4-game series next weekend. That's not what you want to see with an 8-run lead. And Ben Sheets knows it. The numbers for Scott Kazmir against the A's, of course, for the Tampa Bay Rays at Oakland, 6-2 record.
Now batting, number 55.
13 strikeouts, August 27th, 07. No more than 1 run in 9 starts. So, from the A standpoint, keep adding on.
First pitch to Matsui. Ray, the last time the A's had scored 8 runs or more in an inning was September 5th of 2008 at Baltimore. Guess who hit a grand slam in that game? In that inning, I should say.
Don't tell me.
Rajay Davis. I remember that. The line drive down the left
That's right.
field.
That's right. I do remember that too.
Rajay in the middle of it again. It'd be great to be standing out there. You got a double. You got a grand slam. You scored 2 runs. You got a stolen base. And it's only the 4th inning.
And he could go for triples too. And a single. Rajay, I think, just happened to be standing out there. He has not played a lot lately.
Yes, he did.
And so for him to get the opportunity and come through with a big blow. Got his uniform dirty in the first at bat. We all know where Cliff Clavin is waiting just for those soiled uniforms to have a sparkling white for tomorrow. Cliffy.
1-2 pitch to Matsui is inside. Orioles still leading the Rangers 5-0. That game now in the 8th inning.
How does dirt look in high definition? I mean, for Rajay's uniform.
That's an interesting.
I mean, you think about it. All these great things we're seeing in HD. How about dirt on a uniform?
I'm worried about you, Ray. Asking questions like that. Rosales spins and gets the out at second. Pennington back to first, not in time. Well, Matsui does not run very well. Rosales knew it.
Yeah.
And they almost turned the double play.
Well, Pennington with the outstanding arm, the strong arm, and
Number 20.
Rosales there with a spin, a good throw to Pennington, and he really let it go. And bang, bang, and just barely beating the throw was Matsui. There's the call at second, and there's the throw at first. And guess what? I think he was out. Would not have been an argument. Well, it might have been if he'd been called out.
On the ground, hit hard, but Pennington has it to Rosales' side, retired. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It'll be the top of the order for the A's. They lead 8-0.
Oakland for their first trip to the Coliseum in 2010. They'll be here twice. Come see the A's return home following the All-Star break and enjoy $1 hot dogs on July 21st as part of Bart Double Play Wednesday. For tickets, visit OaklandAthletics.com. Hockey. That'll be the home run hitting contest, doesn't it?
All right, so. Coco Crisp, 1 for 2. And the RBI single in the third. Dropped it down the right field line. How many pitches did Kazmir throw in that third inning?
Well, let's see. 66-25. How about 41?
He's going to get Coco Crisp on the pop-up. Kendrick has it, and that's out number 1. All right, here's our trivia question brought to you by AT&T. Who is the only Angel pitcher to record consecutive 20-win seasons?
Number 10.
Only Angel pitcher to record consecutive 20-win seasons. Derek Barton 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the third inning. Trying to get rolling. 0 for his last 19. He really hasn't had one of these stretches this year where he could buy a hit. Unfortunately, he's in one right now. Let's go look at the crowd tonight. As Ray said, it's a big one. Fireworks coming up after the game. We just like to see the seats full. very high, shallow right field. Abreu, a long run. Getting out of the way is Kendrick right at the last minute. So Barton flies out to right, and that's out number 2 here in the bottom of the 4th.
Derek Barton was ejected in the 5th inning in Tuesday's game. CC Sabathia, 3-2 fastball outside corner.
Hasn't got a hit since.
Nope.
How do you explain that?
He still thinks it's ball 4.
Yeah,
it was.
And it was.
And he called out. Shattered his bat at home plate. Was ejected. Well, if you can go entire season without having a slump, you're a special player to do that. True. So you're going to have a tough time. It's a matter of how quickly you can figure out what's wrong and get out of it and get back swing again. And Kevin Kuzminoff struggled a bit, but he started to swing the bat better again. Good thing Derek Barton will get the opportunity to play first base every day. It's when you struggle, don't get a hit, you sit.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to hope every time you do play that you get a hit so you stay in the game.
Check swing, foul into the Angels dugout.
Scioscia is normally leaning against the rail down by the dugout, but sitting down now. And his pitching coach, Mike Butcher, probably trying to figure out what's going on.
Kuzminoff gets the 2-out walk, so he's been on base 3 times. Single, hit by pitch, and now the walk.
Now batting, the catcher, number 8, Kurt Suzuki.
You know, it's funny, Ray, too. You look at that 3rd inning when the A's scored the 8 runs. And you examine it even a little bit closer. And remember the intentional walk.
Yep.
That may be the right move, but the players did not cooperate. The A's scored 5 times after that. Nothing for the A's in the 4th. They lead 8-0. Pitcher to record consecutive 20-win seasons for the Angels, Nolan Ryan. A 21-game winner in 73, a 22-game winner in 74. Those are his career numbers with the Angels from 72 to 79. Four no-hitters with the Angels, 6 one-hitters. But even when he finished in 79 with the Angels. He still had quite a bit left. Rangers and the Astros. McAnulty is leading things off.
Well, the only difference here with these Angel fans, unless they brought the Rally Muckum with them, we didn't see it last night.
Nope.
With an 8-0 lead, I think there's a certain run differential before they actually bring out the monkey.
And it's not 8-0. Do we need to see the Rally Monkey, though, on the All-Star Game promos? Right. Do we need to see that?
No. We are, right?
Creeps me out, too. But we are, exactly. Yes, we are. All-Star Game Tuesday night in Ann Arbor. Last time they had it was 1989. But we like that ballpark down there. It's a beautiful park.
1989 was a good year.
Yes, it was.
A great year, as a matter of fact. Bay Area World Series, Bay Bridge Series.
There's a shot foul. In the second deck, 2-2 the count.
Wow.
And a girl.
And I don't even have a glove, and I caught the ball without a glove.
Did you see the highlight of the young lady in Seattle? Ichiro came over on a foul ball. Oh my gosh, she lost her mind. He came over and I think he high-fived her. And she lost her mind. She was so excited. This young lady is pretty pumped too.
That's great. She never thought she'd be in ultra mode, did she?
No. And she never dreamed she'd have a ball either. And she does. Three and two now to McAnulty, who's making it difficult on Sheets.
Well, this is the 11th pitch coming up, and if he played for the A's and got on base, he'd get to go to Francesco's. But let's hope he makes out and doesn't even have to worry about it unless he goes over after the game.
A little flare, right center field. Rosales gets out there to make the catch. One out here at the top of the fifth.
Now batting, number 44.
He's got the full gear on, little face paint.
Just waiting to go down on the field after the game to watch the fireworks.
Fireworks generally look better after a win. Right now, the A's with an 8-0 lead. Napoli struck out in the second inning, and he skies this one. Coco Crisp has a beat on it, and that is out number 2. Just a couple of hits given up by Sheets. A double to Kendrick in the first inning, a single to Rivera in the second. That's it.
Brandon Wood.
So Brandon Wood will hit. Popped out to Rosales in foul territory down the right field line in the third inning.
And Sheets the first pitch to Brandon Wood. He's kind of get me over fastball at about 88, and it's going for the corners, which it's a good time to work on the control, and Dan is pitching very well. Got a fastball there. You have to really enjoy the way Ben gets the ball and does not waste any time. That's pretty much throughout the A's staff.
changeup there. A pretty good one. Wood reached for it. Just got a piece of it. Right field, and that'll reach the seats as Barton gives a good effort.
It's got to be a little discouraging. Brandon Wood, the last at bat. 3-2 fastball popped up, foul. The second baseman, so just not getting around on the fastball, even though he's got a pretty good idea when it's going to be thrown. He's always been an aggressive hitter. Of course, all those great numbers at the minor league level, but it does not translate into success at this level. Curveball from Ben Sheets. You can see the way he is gripping the curve right over the top, and 12-6. Great movement by Ben Sheets in the curveball. 11 pitches to McNulty and 2 to Napoli, and now 9th coming up to Brandon Wood. 88th overall for him.
Got it swinging. So Sheets gets his third strikeout, and he has a 3-up, 3-down, 5th inning. Bottom of the 5th coming up, 8-0 Athletics. A's 8 and the Angels nothing. Scott Kazmir gave up all 8 runs in the 3rd inning. He's going to try to save the Angels bullpen a little bit anyways. But of course the All-Star break is coming up. Some teams will open on that Thursday. Rosales is going to have another hit. He's 2 for 3. So hit number 7 for the Athletics. Hey, go deep with Sportsnet Central tonight at 10:30 on our sister station, Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Baseball highlights. Who's coming and who's going for the Golden State Warriors. And, of course, the World Cup final tomorrow. Netherlands and Spain. Henry Wolford and Mindy Bach will host. The A's will not open on that Thursday. As you said, Ray, they will be in Kansas City and open on Friday. Some of the teams will have a 4-game series. That one toward the on-deck circle, and Rosales will go to second base.
Their slider. Wild pitch, although Napoli kind of went after with his glove instead of his entire body. And that was a wild pitch. Still haven't changed that other one from a wild pitch to a passed ball.
I'm not changing it.
He still have my stolen base for Mark Ellis in Baltimore, too.
Ellis slices one to right, but it's foul. Ellis walked and scored in that third inning. The walk was an intentional walk, and it backfired because the next guy, Sweeney, walked with the bases loaded. Line drive this time toward the A's bullpen. So the count 1-2.
Kevin, what a play. Check out that. That's worthy of a replay. Some kudos from Ron Romatic. Watch this. Oh, just snatched right at.
He's really good down there.
Just cool. I mean, he is really taking charge now. The guys don't even move anymore. When a hard line drives hit this direction.
It's his bullpen.
Yeah.
Ellis waves at a pitch outside for a strikeout. Second strikeout for Kazmir.
He's trying to hit the ball to the right side. Open up a little bit too much as that pitch off the plate. Way off the plate.
First pitch to Sweeney is right there for a strike.
Probably the at-bat of the game. Ryan Sweeney in the third inning. After the intentional walk to Mark Ellis and a 3-2 count, walked him with the fastball inside. And then Rajai Davis hit the slam.
So Sweeney, with that bases loaded walk, picked up his 36th RBI. Juan Rivera to his right, now in, and he makes the catch.
Amador presents the 5th annual A's Dog Day coming up on July the 23rd when the A's begin a series with the White Sox. The fun begins at 5:30 in the North parking lot with the Pup Rally. Register by July 19th, and space is limited to the first 500 dogs. Tickets are $15 for each fan and dog, and $5 for every dog will be donated to the Dogs for Diabetes. Order tickets online, OaklandAthletics.com.
Here's the hitting star for the A's tonight, Rajai Davis. Grand slam, third. And that's down the line, fair ball. Maybe Rajai Davis should just keep running for third, huh? No, he's going to stop at second. It's an RBI double for Davis. Have a night.
Now Rajai out in front of the breaking ball. Change up, off-speed pitch, and just past Brandon Wood at third. No chance. Didn't even go to the dive. No chance to come up with it. So Rajai Davis just keep going. And Rajai, it's amazing. It happened last year. They started playing the second half and had a tremendous season based on his second half performance. And this year has not played as much as he would have liked. But you do not hear Rajai say anything. He just prepares, hopes to be in the lineup every day, every game. But tonight he is, and maybe this will keep him in for several more.
Well, we hope so. Davis now with 26 RBIs. Fastball in there, first strike to Pennington. Bennington a triple, and then he fouled out, so he's 1 for 2. Hitting .265. One's grounded in the hole. Ibar will pick it up clean, will not throw it, and Pennington's going to have an infield hit. Last Athletic with a double and a grand slam in the St. Dick Williams.
Wow.
He was not the player manager, I think.
How about 2 doubles in a grand slam? Rajay's not finished. It's only the 5th inning. And that is the Dick Williams we're talking about. 50 years ago. Where do these notes come from?
That's a very good question. First pitch is outside to Coco Crisp. We will now get action in the Angels bullpen. It's the veteran right-hander Scott Shields who starts to throw. Outside corner strike. Crisp is 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Driven to left. Hit well. Rivera turns around and he's going to watch it go. Home run, Coco Crisp. It's a home run for Coco Crisp.
Keep running, Coco.
A 3-run shot, and it's 12-0 Athletics. Settled right on top of the out-of-town scoreboard, and it just has to go over that yellow line, and it did.
Plant the front foot and just bring it home. Kind of brought the hands in, and with that swing, there's no chance to get it out, but that's the power, the strength of Coco Crisp, and Rivera playing the ball back in.
Barton drives one. That one's hit deep, and that one is gone. 13-0.
Second time back-to-back home runs this year. Back-to-back pitches. I'd put you out to talk to Casimir, but I think the boys might have gotten a little bit upset when everybody was saying there's no power in the ball club. Because tonight, a slam, a solo, and a 3-run home run, and Jim Scanlon very happy as Derek Barton just unloaded. There's no doubt that he left his back to stay fair, and he did. Again, another swing, another flat-footed swing, and Ultra Mo is showing. Very quickly, Jerry Blevins getting loose.
So home run number 5 for Barton. Kuzmanov hits it hard. Third baseman Brandon Woodside retired. Back-to-back home runs by Crisp and Barton. And the A's score 5 more in the 5th, 13-0. at the trade deadline. Buy, sell, or make no moves at all. Vote on today's poll question. Go to csncalifornia.com. Eric Ibar leading things off for the Angels here in the top of the 6th inning. Ben Sheets, very good so far. 3 strikeouts, 1 walk through 5 innings. That was pitch number 90 for Sheets.
Throwing a changeup, and Ibar thinking it's not going to do it. Back-to-back pitches. Why about 3 in a row?
One in the dirt, 2-2. Ibar will be followed by Kendrick and Abreu. Yankees and the Mariners are underway. No score in the 2nd inning at Safeco. Vasquez and Hernandez, the pitching matchup up there tonight. Orioles 6, Rangers 1. That game in the bottom of the 9th. The Orioles 1 out away from wrapping up that victory. Pop up, and that's going to reach the seats. Another 2-2 to Ibar, and he hits it hard. Rosales on the backhand, straightens up, and that is out number 1. Nice crowd tonight, 30,035, 30,035, and the most important thing, Ray, it looks like they're having a good time.
Well, they should be. A lot of excitement, a lot of fireworks. Our team has not hit a lot of home runs. For them to hit a 3-run home run, a grand slam, and back-to-back, all in the same game.
Kendrick off the end of the bat, rolls it foul. We have nice weather tomorrow for the series finale and the wrap-up of the first half of the season. So hopefully we'll have a nice crowd for that as well. 0-2 pitch, Kendrick swings and misses. So he's finished off quickly by Ben Sheets.
Final game before the All-Star break is tomorrow. Game time against the Angels. 105, 10,000 fans will receive A's barbecue sets brought to you by Supercuts. For tickets, go to OaklandAthletics.com or call 877-493-BALL. Haircut and barbecue. They're all on the same day.
It's a good day.
Somebody had some food from the barbecue terrace.
Could smell it.
Yeah, and didn't even bother to ask if we wanted any.
I think they were afraid we would say yes.
Which is fine.
We're getting a reputation, you know.
We chip in. It's not like we want it for free.
Food connoisseurs, sort of. Ballpark food connoisseurs. I start thinking about going to Chicago, and the first thing I think about is Ed Farmer.
Eating Ed Farmer. Farmer's Deli.
What does that tell you?
Farmer's Deli.
I should be studying the White Sox media guide, and I'm thinking about what Ed Farmer's going to bring us in the booth to eat.
You just walk in, and he says, "What do you want?" Hi, Ed. No, what do you want? What do you want for dessert? So we get a fruit plate to go along with all the other stuff, just to play for a tie.
Yeah. It's the size of the booth. Sheets over the 100 pitch mark. He's obviously in control. Sheets has retired 7 in a row and has not given up a hit since the 2nd inning. Payoff pitch. And that's hit to left field. Pretty deep, but Davis has got room. Circles around it. He's got it. Side retired. 3 up, 3 inning for Ben Sheets. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th. It's 13-0. Athletics.
Coors Light. 6th inning now. It's time for the Coors Light freeze cam. How about that? A couple of all-stars for the Athletics. Coco going up high over the fence. This tag. And the slap. Coors Light freeze cam brought to you by Frostbrewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Some great shots on the freeze.
All A's tonight, 13.
Now batting, number 8, Kurt Suzuki.
So Kurt Suzuki to lead things off. You see we got a new pitcher on the mound. It's Scott Shields. He throws one pitch. Suzuki hits a line shot. And that's out number 1. Brandon Wood is now the shortstop. So when it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change tune-up and smog experts. And there is the pitching change, Scott Shields. First pitch to Rosales is give you the defensive changes for the Angels. We'll give you those in just a moment. A couple of hits for Adam Rosales. Kevin Franson is now the third baseman. Rosales RBI single in the third. Singleton scored again in the 5th. There's Franson and Wood now in the game, and Willits and Aldridge in the outfield. Willits in center, Aldridge in right. Right field, Aldridge over near the line. He's got it, and that's out number 2. So Mike Scioscia says, listen, it's 13-0. I got some veterans. Give them 4 innings off. Not a bad idea.
Mark Ellis.
Well, in Little League, that would be the mercy rule, and the game would be over.
Yep.
11-1 after 5.
So.
Is that what you do? You got Jack. Or is that T-ball?
T-ball, yeah. They can only advance 1 base at a time in T-balls.
Do they still look forward to the ice cream after the game?
Yeah.
Is that still the
about 20 minutes in, they start thinking about the post-game snack.
Well, they would love Big League Baseball, wouldn't they, with all the food the guys put out downstairs? I like it when...
it's a win if they concentrate for an hour at the age of 6.
I like it when the players would have kids, and, Mark Ellis, Briggs comes in, and Sheets has his kids, and they go right from the lunchroom, right to the ice cream.
Oh, man.
They got the cooler, and then they have the soft serve.
What a great life.
Yeah. Absolutely. If they really want to eat good food, they're just going to kitchen after the game. All the desserts afterwards, but some great stuff as soon as the game is over.
Scott Shields has a quiet bottom of the 6th inning. A's 13 and the Angels nothing. Blevins Giant Hamburgers on this date in 2008. A's were down 2-0 to the Mariners. Jack Cust, a leadoff home run in the bottom of the ninth. 2-1. And then with 2 outs, Kurt Suzuki ties it. And then, bottom of the 11th, Emil Brown down the line. That's a game winner, folks. A's win it 3-2 over the Seattle Mariners. When you've got a giant appetite, it's got to be nations. New catcher for the Athletics is Landon Powell.
Jerry Blevins' 39th appearance. He's allowed 3 home runs, 12 walks in 30 innings. That's a good curveball that he'll throw backdoor to the right-handers. A lot of times Blevins comes in, the lefty due up, and he'll pinch hit a right-hander at times.
Willits loops on the right. Gabe Gross comes in to make the catch. And that is out number 1. So Blevins gets Willits, and that'll bring Hideki Matsui.
Number 55, Hideki Matsui.
So Ben Sheets, 6 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Very nice performance by Sheets. And Sheets threw well in his last start against the Yankees on Monday, even though he lost the game.
A little bit better run support tonight.
A little bit.
He just got 1 run last time.
Took the loss in that start, but pretty good shot. He's going to get a win tonight. Line drive. A's have a man there. And it's Gabe Gross again. 2 outs.
Now batting, number 21, Rivera.
Hitting a little chilly. First pitch to Juan Rivera is low. Nick Swisher just hit a home run off Felix Hernandez. Yankees with a 1-0 lead. That game just in the 3rd inning.
He's going to be part of the home run hitting contest on home run derby on Monday. And ever since he started politicking to get the vote as one of the last 5 voting, he's had a great run. 3 hits here, 4 hits in Seattle.
Blevins has a 3-up, 3-down inning. Rajay Davis will hit second when we come back. 7, the A's over the Angels. Rajai Davis, a monster night, and he will hit second. Gabe Gross gets his first at bat. Another new pitcher for the Angels when it's time for a change. Think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. It's Rich Thompson. Right-hander takes over. Scott Shields with the 3-up, 3-down. 6th inning. Those are the AAA numbers for Rich Thompson. 0.61 ERA. So that'll jump out at you. One and 2 now to Gross. Gross took over for Sweeney last inning. It's a final now. The Orioles over the Texas Rangers 6-1. Young man Chris Tillman got his first win, and he took a no-hitter into the 7th inning. Terrific performance by him. Cliff Lee was the loser. Lee got knocked around. Gave up 3 home runs.
Texas now lost 3 in a row after the comeback last night by the Orioles, and tonight getting off to an early lead and maintaining that.
Markakis, Izturis, and Adam Jones homered against Cliff Lee. Just a bit outside, 2-2. It was an Ian Kinsler base hit with 1 out in the 7th inning that broke up the Tillman no-hitter.
Scott Kazmir would not believe what we said, that it's a year of the pitcher after giving up 13 earned runs in 5 innings.
And he came in with an ERA of 5.98.
But he'll get the ball as soon as the break is over, and guys will be looking forward to the second half of the season. Angels will finish here tomorrow and have their 4 days, actually 3 days off before they resume play against the Mariners, a 4-game series at home, and then take off again. Time now for the Home Depot doing more on defense. It was early in the game, and a big play by none other than Coco Chris up the wall and taking a possible home run away. That was in the first inning. Bobby Abreu thought he got it, but he didn't. Ben Sheets happy he did. That's our Home Depot doing more on defense, and Coco Crisp. Nothing like having a little cereal to a Rama guy.
Yep.
Chris Suzuki sitting on the bench next to Coco saying, "Can't believe all the line drives I'm hitting and not getting any hits."
Well, the offense belongs to that man, Rajai Davis, tonight. Double, homer, double. The homer was a grand slam. He's got 5 RBIs. Slowly hit. He may have another hit, and he will. Rajai Davis is 4 for 4. Gabe Gross to second. He'll stop there.
Well, you knew it was going to be a base hit. Rajai Davis just has too much speed. Watch when he swings. He's running out of the box. Breaking ball, so he is taking off. And you're right. Remember, he grabbed the left hamstring after stealing third back in the 8-run inning. Ultra Mo. There it is. Easily. Rajai even hit the middle of the bag. So 4-hit night for Rajai. Now it's 3 home runs, 26 runs batted in. And he scored 3 runs. End of the game with a .257 batting average.
Well, the A's now 13 runs on 13 hits. Pennington fouls it just past the A's dugout. Pennington a single and a triple. He has scored a pair of runs. Pennington's average now at 268. The White Sox won again, 5-1, and the White Sox are smoking hot, folks. They have won 7 in a row.
They are 24-5 in the last 29 games.
Man,
24-5.
Carlos Quentin, a couple of home runs. He's got 17. Heck, a month ago they were thinking, are we going to be sellers at the trade deadline? Not anymore, although they did lose Jake Peavy for the year. Yeah. So it's interesting if maybe they go out and see if they can get a pitcher. White Sox are hot. Kendrick goes to Wood, and Wood gets the out at second, so a fielder's choice for Pennington.
Got tomorrow's Super Cuts Buzz Cuts Day. Stop by the kiosk outside Gate D starting at 11 a.m. If you get a buzz cut or color your hair green and gold, you get a free field level ticket for the 105 game. As tomorrow against the Angels, this offer is limited to the first 100 fans. So be there early for your green and gold hair color or buzz cut and your free ticket. All brought to you by Super Cuts. Mohawk, just imagine that hair right there, green and gold. There it is. That's it. It's fake though. Let's get the real stuff.
Matt Watson is hitting here for Coco Crisp. Watson, big swing, he fouls it back. Having a good season for the River Cats was Watson. Curveball stays outside, so 1-2. Again.
Look at this play. Kendrick to Wood. And look where Rajai Davis goes as Wood comes across the bag to throw. Look at Rajai's peeling off. He's right there. So he decides not to throw. And Rajai knew he was going to be out so far. If Wood had thrown, might have had a chance. But I think he's afraid he might throw and hit Rajai right in the midsection. I think Rajai's happy he didn't throw.
Especially when the score is 13-0.
I think just conceding, though, that he was out. No reason to try to slide going in to break up a possible double play. That's the A's newcomer, Ross Wolf.
Fastball, and Watson swings and misses. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, first baseman, number 10.
We were talking about Derek Barton getting ejected on Tuesday, and he ended what we were talking about with the last at bat. They got a home run. Maybe you heard us talking.
I think that was the first time he'd been kicked out of a game in his career. So.
Such a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
But realize you cannot abuse your equipment and stay in a game. Throw your helmet or break your bat.
And I believe that is sort of the rule.
It is a rule, yeah. You demonstrate your feelings using your bat or your helmet, you're gone.
That's a good one, though. If you demonstrate your feelings using your bat or helmet, you're gone. I like that.
You know who's really happy tonight? Shooty Babbitt.
Okay.
Now, I'll tell you why. One word. 2 words. Rajai Davis.
Yep. He wants Rajai in the lineup. Derek Barton grounds out. A couple of hits for the A's, and they strand a pair. That youngster's happy because it's 13-0 game.
It's because pacifier.
lead over the Angels. A's scored 8 runs in the 3rd inning. They scored 5 runs in the 5th inning. There you have it. And when it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. Ross Wolf, the numbers in the minor leagues. Get our look at Ross Wolf. Matt Watson stays in the game. He is in left field. Rajai Davis slides over to center. Jake Fox was traded to the Baltimore Orioles, and this is the gentleman, Ross Wolf, that the A's acquired from the Orioles. That was on the 22nd of June. He was in AAA with the Orioles, and he went to AAA Sacramento with the A's, and he strikes out Paul McAnulty for out number 1. Well, A's Baseball and Comcast Sportsnet California is brought to you by Round Table Pizza, celebrating summer with their delicious barbecue chicken pizza, premium grilled chicken, smoky bacon, and a tangy barbecue drizzle. It's barbecue taste at a special summer price. Call Round Table today.
Wolf is a strike throwing machine.
Yes, he is.
I mean, Wilson, the 3rd catcher. There are 3 catchers. Mike Scioscia, of course. Mike Nepley playing some first base with Kendrick Morales out with the broken leg.
He's a strikeout machine right now, is Ross Wolf. 2 in a row.
That fastball just blew it by Wilson.
Now batting, number 3, Brandon Wood.
There you go. We like Ross Wolf.
Yeah, he likes being in the big leagues. He had another F on the end of his name. It'd be the same as managing partner Ono Lou Wolf.
Yeah. Well, this Wolf got some time in the big leagues with the Marlins a couple years ago. Brandon Wood is 0 for 2, a pop out and a strikeout, and he hits that one hard. Kuzmanov gets a glove on it, and it'll be a hit for Wood.
Tried to backhand it, not a bad idea considering how hard the ball was hit. Kuz got a glove on it, but in the heel of the glove. Not put it firmly into his webbing.
22, Corey Aldridge.
Brandon Wood, base hit. Probably very happy that Kuz not able to come up with it because he would have more likely thrown him out.
That's the Angels' first hit since the 2nd inning. The 2nd inning. This is Corey Aldridge. Up high, 1-1 to count. Now 1-2.
Happy to see Ben Sheets get some run support tonight. It's not really been the case for him a lot this year, so gets the run support, puts up a 0, not allowing any runs, which makes it even better.
That one's driven to left field, hit pretty well. Watson going back near the wall. He leaps and he can't get it. It rolls away from him toward left center field. The run's going to score. Aldridge will stop at 3rd. So the Angels are on the board. Wood comes all the way around to score.
Pretty good opposite field power by Aldridge on a 2-strike pitch. Watson, a little face right into the wall after missing the ball. Does it hit his bare hand? Right there. Almost caught it. Wouldn't that have been a great shot? Not that, when he puts his face into the padded wall.
So it's a triple for Aldridge.
So Carson and Wood and Watson.
Be careful out there. Kendrick is 1 for 3. He has a double. Well, congratulations to Corey Aldridge. His first major league hit, and it's an RBI triple.
Did we see the ball thrown in? If not, there it goes. I didn't see them throw the ball in, did I? Somebody over the first base dugout just got it. Let's hope they threw it in.
A half swing by Kendrick to stay alive.
Like the Angels were going to score in the first inning. There was a double by Howie Kendrick going to the opposite field. And a great play by Chris.
That's a swing. Kendrick strikes out for the second time. A run for the Angels. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's 13-1. Here's our game summary brought to you by McDonald's. 1-4-0 for the Angels, 13-13-0 for the Athletics. Rajai Davis, the hitting star, 4 for 4 with a grand slam, 5 RBIs. Coco Crisp, a 3-run homer. Kevin Kuzminoff, the first hitter for the A's here in the bottom of the 8th, and he is facing Francisco Rodriguez. Right-hander out of the Angels bullpen, so he's the third reliever after Scott Kazmir went 5 innings. Kuzminoff hit by a pitch. Singled and scored in the 3rd, walked in the 4th, grounded out in the 5th. 1 for 2. It's that one to the left side. Kevin Frandsen flips it across. 1 out. 18th appearance for Rodriguez. 20 strikeouts in 19 innings.
Now batting, the catcher, number 35, Landon Powell.
And he will face Landon Powell, who's getting his first at bat. Powell swing and a miss. A 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Powell on the season, 238 with a homer and 6 RBIs. He's got 63 at-bats total. Pitch there down around the knees, 1-2. Shallow left center, and that'll fall for a hit. Landon Powell's got a single. Hit number 14 for the Athletics. Well, Bloomberg Sports, the leader in data analysis, has developed an analytical product being used by baseball clubs. There's also a product for fans. Improve your fantasy play or track your favorite players and teams. Go to BloombergSports.com for details. Adam Rosales is 2 for 4. And he is 3 for 5 down the right field line. Rosales digging for second, and he's going to make it with a head first slide. Powell to third. 2 singles and a double tonight for Rosales.
Well, 2 guys playing in tonight's game. Rajai Davis and Adam Rosales. 7 hits between them. Just down the line, ball cut off by Aldrich. Otherwise, it might have been an RBI and a triple, but Adam Rosales not taking any chances with a head first dive. Airborne about 3 seconds, but always aggressive. Never take anything for granted.
Ellis, big swing and a miss. Mark trying to join the hit club here. He's 0 for 3. He did walk, intentional walk, and scored in the third. Flare to right. Kendrick's going to get back, and he makes the catch. And Powell will have to go back to third.
I think Mark might be saying to Bob Guerin, when he looks at the lineup, sees he's DHing, and say no. No mas.
Doesn't like it?
No. I'd rather be playing. You know, Mark Ellis is more of a play second base and enjoy staying loose that way. Because when you have to start thinking about DH and how you're going to stay loose, it makes a little different. But Bob Guerin wants to give guys half days off and give them a chance to rest the legs a little bit. But some guys would prefer just to play defense. It's one thing if you struggle at the plate, you could do something special defensively. It makes for a nice day.
First pitch to Gabe Gross has been high. Gross had a base hit in the 7th inning in his only at bat so far. Powell's at third, and Rosales is at second. As it usually happens around this time, Marine layer starting to move in. Cooling off.
Well, the fireworks will warm the place up, though. The rain layer might help it get dark a little earlier. Big cloud comes in.
There's a shot right field. That's going to get down for a hit. Aldridge cuts it off. 2 runs are going to score. Gross to second with a double. 15-1.
Gabe Gross got the count 2-1 and fastball down and in. Nice approach, nice hit, and 2 more runs scoring for the Athletics. What a nice swing by Gabe Gross. He's not trying to overdo, not trying to do too much. Just takes a fastball and strokes it to right field. Have a night, Rajai. You know, under normal circumstances, he might be intentionally walked, considering the night he's had. He's got to get a chance to swing the bat again.
Outside corner strike to Davis. "15 runs and 16 hits tonight for the A's." Rajai cues one off the end of the bat, so he's behind in the count 1-2. A's have 8 extra base hits in this game. 4 doubles, a triple, and 3 home runs. Ground to short. Brandon Wood has his pros in time to get Rajai Davis side retired. 2 runs on 3 hits for the A's. We head to the 9th inning. All Athletics, they lead 15-1.
Favorite Toyotas. See your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota, yes, by Xfinity. The next generation in home entertainment. Now available in the Bay Area and coming soon to the Central Valley. By Chevy, with a full lineup of award-winning cars, trucks, and crossovers. And by Verizon. Own the airwaves. The signal is yours. Verizon, rule the air.
Well, Cedric Bowers will go to work and get the final 3 outs for the Athletics. It's time for a change. Think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. 12th appearance for the A's left-hander. He's facing Franson. Reggie Willits in the on-deck circle. So Sheets 6, Blevins pitched the 7th, Wolf the 8th, and Bowers here in the 9th. Big chopper toward Pennington. He waits for the good hop and then guns it across.
Time now for the Jeep drive of the game, and Rajai Davis completes the cycle of the A's third inning. A grand slam after triple, double, singles, couple singles, and then the grand slam by Rajai Davis, capping an 8-run third inning. Rajai with 4 hits tonight. He's driving another with a double. What a night for the A's left field.
You know what I think? I think we should talk to him after the game. Let's do it.
If he doesn't, turn us down.
I don't think he will.
Rajai's a nice guy. September 26, 09. That was about his time. He scored this many runs. Coco, the last 2 3-run home runs, hit one in Baltimore against Kevin Millwood, and tonight a 3-run shot in the Casimir game, and Derek Barton followed him in back-to-back. It's good to have Coco in the lineup and playing very well.
Two and two the count to Reggie Willits. The second at bat for Willits. He had a fly ball in the right field in the 7th inning. And now full count.
Everybody knows you have a game like this, you're trailing this many runs. Forget about it. Come back tomorrow.
Yep. Well, tomorrow, indeed, we'll be back with you here in Comcast Sportsnet California. The series finale and the end of the first half of this season. Good pitching matchup. Trevor Cahill, Jared Weaver. How about that? Coverage begins at 12:30 with A's pregame live. And then the ball game at 105, the home of A's baseball, is Comcast Sportsnet California. So that's a matchup worth looking forward to. Cahill and Weaver. One's an all-star, and one probably should be an all-star. Jared Weaver. This is Jeff Mathis hitting in Matsui's spot. All games are final now in the major leagues except for the Yankees and the Mariners. Yankees still leading 1-0 in the 6th inning.
Cliff Lee start for the Mariners in that game?
He did not. Fastball inside corner, strike 2-2. Good fastball from Bowers. Mathis strikes out. 2 outs here in the 9th.
Yeah, the Yankees are very close to having Cliff Lee before the Rangers stepped in.
It sounded like they were knocking on the door.
Fastball by Cedric Bowers right over the top, and that's Jeff Mathis. So the Yankees said, well, Rangers, you can have him for the next 2.5 months. We'll take him next year.
Yeah, we don't really need him this year. I mean, we'd like to have him, but it's not a must. We'll just get him.
Yeah, we'll negotiate November when the World Series is over. Of course, how would that be if they do get him? That's CeCe Sabathia, Cy Young Award winner in Cleveland. Cliff Lee next year. And they both traded and both end up in New York defense camps. Making about $300 million between them. And then Cleveland loses LeBron.
Glad we got out of there.
Oh, man. That's a trifecta there.
0-2. Big crowd, over 30,000 tonight. Gets up on its feet. Powers trying to finish off Juan Rivera. Big ball in the dirt. Misses outside. 2-2 to Rivera, who has one of the Angels' 4 hits in this game. He singled in the second inning. Angels got their only run in the 8th inning. And now full count. Foul territory. Barton getting there, turns around, he's got it, and that's the ball game. So a blowout win for the Athletics tonight on Fireworks Night in front of 30,035. Well, the A's score 8 runs in the 3rd inning. They score 5 more runs in the 5th. 2 more in the 8th, and it's all Athletics tonight. The final score, the A's 15 and the Angels 1, so the series is tied at a game apiece. Rubber game tomorrow, and it'll be Cahill and Weaver, so we'll look forward to that. 5th